Oh boy. So while the greatest international sporting event in the world is in full flow in the background, here we are discussing the club career of one Cristiano Ronaldo. Again. So yeah, it happened. It has finally happened. Again. Ronaldo has been granted his wish of leaving Manchester United. Again, and believe it or not, I genuinely think a move to Real Madrid would be perfect for all parties involved. Again. And here are 7 reasons why that is. Wait. Let me clarify. This list will be based on a hypothetical half a season contract. Nothing more. At least for now. Let's roll on. Number 7, Madrid's style of play. So it was no secret that Ronaldo's natural game did not fit what Manchester United were trying to do after Ollie's departure. Well, luckily for our pal Ronnie, the current UCL holders couldn't give a about all this pressing dribble. Real's style of play is and has always been pretty simple. Possession football when in possession, with attacking fullbacks and freedom in the final third, while basically just keeping the defensive shape and making the most of transitional moments when off the ball. And for someone like Ronaldo, this is perfect. Not only because he doesn't have to run around as much, but as the man himself said, he is most effective when he's given the freedom to roam. And at Real Madrid, the front line has always been very much interchangeable. And speaking of the front line, number 6, a real shortage of supply. Los Blancos, much like United, have very few forward players that can actually lead the line. 2 to be precise. And even out of the 2, Big Benz, as you all know, is currently away injured. Madrid's other realistic option, Mariano Diaz. I rest my case. Number 5, you can't fail to deliver what others didn't promise. One of Cristiano's main frustrations under the latter 2 coaches at Manchester United was that he simply wasn't getting what he was promised by Ollie. Because when he arrived back in August 2021, the plan was to try and build a team around Ronaldo. But after Ollie left, the latter 2 managers weren't interested in doing that. Now, given that his contract at Real Madrid will only be until the end of the season, Cristiano will be promised precisely nothing. His job description will be very clear from the beginning. Arrive, help till June, leave. No confusions, no drama. Especially considering that, number 4, he's finally been humbled. So from the time he became one of the best players in the world right to literally last August, Ronaldo just did not feel like he could ever be replaced. But after having been benched multiple times and actually witnessing his team doing better without him starting, believe it or not, even for someone like Ronnie, that will be a humbling experience. Cause now he will be well aware that if a Europa League side like Manchester United can perform better without him, the European champions will have no problem in doing so. Hence, he will cooperate. Hence, he will cook. And speaking of cooking, number 3, family reasons. So it's no secret that Ronaldo's family weren't exactly buzzing to be living in Manchester. And while this would have had little to no effect on Ronnie's decisions when he was younger, as a near 38-year-old man with 6 children, you best believe it'll make a difference. And Madrid in comparison is, well, heaven. And let's not forget, it's a lot closer to home where the couple recently invested in some housing. Congratulations. So Chris, if you wish to go back there after your spell is over, piss off gladly. But until then, please come back and help. Number 2, the effect of Don Carlo. Mr. Ancelotti is just one of those people. No matter where you're from or who you support, you just can't hate the guy. But did you know that CR7 has a particularly special relationship with the ever-suave chain smoker? I mean, not only did the player himself voice his admiration for the man on numerous occasions, not only has the coach done the same, and not only did Chris and Carlo's combo culminate in them cohesively conquering every coveted contemporary club cup competition currently conceivable, but let me tell you kids a story. On the 23rd of May 2015, Real Madrid were leading Getafe 5-3 on the hour mark, with Ronaldo already having bagged the first half hat-trick, which by the way took him to 48 league goals that season. Now, considering the form he was in, 10 goals in 6 matches inside a mere 21 days, he could very easily have went on to score another 3 and break Lionel Messi's record of 50. Yet, not only was he okay with Ancelotti taking him off in the 58th minute, he then uploaded a pic of the two literally hours later saying how he hopes to work with him next season. That's the level of love and respect he has for this man. And mind you, this was a younger CR7 pre all the humbling and bags of children he's popped out since. So, there's something for ya. Oh, and fun fact, the player who came on for him that day was current Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard. It's a small world, I guess. Oh, and speaking of small, he was only 16 back then. Bless him. And speaking of back then, number 1, Ronaldo hasn't declined. So although Ronaldo began transitioning into a finisher after the 2014 World Cup, the first campaign where he solely began focusing on finishing games was in fact a couple of years later in 16-17, and genuinely he is no different from that player. He was as mobile and even more prolific the following season, and once he was settled, actually dribbled and was involved in the build-up play far more frequently during his time at Juventus. It was literally only Manchester United where, other than the initial few games under Oli, he just wasn't given the freedom by those press fetish connoisseurs. Reason why his record under his former teammate was the best in his second stint at Old Trafford. Something to think about. Man, as unlikely as this is, you have no idea how badly I want it to happen. Very rarely, if ever, does everything align so perfectly for something like this where the team, the manager, the fans, the player all benefit from such a fairy tale reunion. Meaning, yes, it's romantic and practical. And lads, something tells me that this time, I probably don't need to yell "trust me" repeatedly for you to believe me when I say that that certainly is a rare combination. So yeah, Real, the ball's in your court now. Let's see if you indeed are willing, for the betterment of all concerned, to give your greatest player ever one last dance. And that is that. Agree or disagree beats indifference. Once again, don't forget to like, comment and share, and of course, subscribe. Till next time, you keep rolling.